My name is Shizuka Aoyama. I have a company drinking party today, but I don't really feel like going. I don't want to go tonight. I work for a software company. I mostly work on business software and smartphone app development. In other words, the people in my company are all programmers and system engineers, and the majority of them have scientific backgrounds. I wonder if it's because I graduated from a junior college with a liberal arts degree. I just don't feel like I fit in. Also, I'm the only female employee. At first, I thought there was no way someone like me could get into a company full of such highly educated people. The year before I graduated from junior college, I was in desperate need of a job. However, when I registered on a job application site, the CEO of the company approached me directly, and he hired me as a full-time employee. The CEO hired me saying that his company needs someone like me, but mostly I feel like I'm a complete liability. I'm happy I'm entrusted with design-related work, but... Oh, it's almost time for the party. I have to head for the battlefield. Excuse me. Damn, it's already started.
Hey, Aoyama! You're late! Yamada's already doing some work.
I'm coming soon. Yamada-kun, sorry I'm late.
No problem. I already ordered some starters. And I'm taking some additional orders right now.
Wow, you're really good at this.
Hey, Aoyama! You're a junior college graduate who's usually no use for anything. At least be useful at times like this. Aren't you embarrassed that a high school graduate is more useful than you?
I'm sorry. That sarcastic man is my boss, Takeuchi-san. He's proud of his master's degree and always makes fun of me for being a junior college graduate. Other employees leave him alone because it quickly becomes bothersome to get involved with him. As a result, he always behaves however he wants.
Well, Aoyama, say something.
What?
In case you haven't noticed, you're the only lady in this company. At least help us get the party started, eh?
Well, but I can't sing.
Aoyama-senpai, can you help me carry the water? In this restaurant, we have to get water by ourselves from the water server in the hallway.
Oh, sure. I'll go get it.
Duh! Why are you guys getting water just as we're starting? Sheesh, high school graduates are of such low intelligence, they can hardly be anything but a hindrance.
Yamada-kun, we are indeed a big group, so maybe the staff can bring us water if we ask them?
I'm gonna take a quick break.
You're doing well, Yamada-kun. Actually, I'm your senior and should be the one leading you, but I'm sorry I always make you cover for me.
No, I've been treated well enough by you.
His expression doesn't change much, so I can't easily tell if he really means it or if he's just flattering me. He just recently joined the company about midway through the year. Like me, he was scouted by the CEO through the job portal. He's a high school graduate. I don't know how he got hired by a company full of such highly educated people. He is now considered unable to do his job because he doesn't have a university degree, and as such, he does almost nothing but chores. And I'm supposed to be his mentor. It was Takeuchi-san who asked me to train Yamada-kun, and I guess he wanted to avoid the two of us troublesome people. But Yamada-kun does all the tasks I ask him to, and, well, he even noticed a programming mistake that I didn't understand at all. Maybe he is very talented. But even the good work he did there was sidestepped by Takeuchi-san. If I'm his mentor, Yamada-kun's talent might just get buried. Yamada-kun, Takeuchi-san is the kind of person who enjoys one-upping people and showing off his academic credentials, so don't really mind him, okay?
It can't be helped. It's true that I'm just a high school graduate. There's a lot of things you only learn at university that I can't understand.
Yamada-kun?
Come to think of it, I really like your designs. I heard that you taught yourself design and even received various certifications.
What? Who told you that?
Our CEO told me. He said he hired you because he liked that about you.
I see. I'm just a junior college graduate, a sellout, yet I get to work for a company that pays so well. I have to return the favor to the CEO and not worry about Takeuchi messing with me.
Hey, you too! Takeuchi-san is furious and it's starting to get messy! Hurry back!
Gee. Oh gosh.
I guess it's time to go around and ask for the next orders.
But as soon as we returned to the room bringing the water, we had to sit upright in front of Takeuchi-san.
Don't go slacking off, you bums! Shouldn't we go around asking for orders? Shut up, high school graduate! You're completely uneducated. Ayama, do you really have a junior college degree? Or maybe you're the same level as him.
Takeuchi-san, he's really drunk today. He's totally pissed off. I have already experienced this kind of sermon by Takeuchi-san many times at past drinking parties. Today, however, he began to involve Yamada-kun for the first time.
Hey, Yamada! How come you're just a high school graduate? On the day of the entrance exam, I wasn't feeling well, so I couldn't take it. So I just gave up on furthering my education. Huh? What's with that soft spirit? You can always redo the entrance exam, can't you? And the fact that you didn't means there was no university that would have accepted you in the first place, eh? You know what, Yamada? People can always learn, you know? Of course, even high school graduates can increase their knowledge by reading a book or two. So why don't you study? Why do you think you should remain a low-level idiot? I guess it's because I'm rather satisfied with myself right now. Satisfied? Satisfied at the bottom like that? Oh, I've got a headache now. It hurts my head to talk to the uneducated. Are you okay? How could I be okay? You look like you can't even spell the alphabet properly. What can you do in a company of highly educated people? I wonder if our CEO is growing senile recently.
That's not true. Yamada-kun can at least write the alphabet properly.
Yeah. And I hear he only knows one English word. Apple? Well then, what is your TOEIC score? The guys in my company only have scientific backgrounds, you know? I was surprised the other day when I asked everyone about it, and they all said they scored in the 600s or something. I'm the type of guy who could do anything, so I scored a 780. Did you at least take the TOEIC in high school? Say it! What was your score?
I don't think English proficiency has much to do with a job as a programmer.
Huh? We're also releasing apps for overseas markets, so it's relevant.
Oh my god, this drunk. There's no way to shut him up now.
I scored a 990. What? Sorry, but I was rather good at English. Oh, really? Well, I don't know how true that is, though. I don't see how getting a score like that is going to help much in this job anyway.
He said English was relevant earlier.
You haven't studied anything about this job yet anyway, have you? It ain't easy to learn on the job, you know. I have already passed the Information Processing Engineer exam. I haven't taken the IT Coordinator, System Analyst, Project Manager, and such because I don't have any work experience yet. But the CEO has assured me that I can pass the test at any time. What? Really? Are you kidding me? If the CEO we respect approves of him, he must be the real deal. He also claims to have scored 990 on the TOEIC, so maybe he's a genius? Ha! You must be bluffing. You were just saying all the qualification names, you know? How can a high school graduate be so competent? As you just said, people can always learn more. Of course, even high school graduates can increase their knowledge by reading a book or two. Nowadays, you don't really need to go to school. You can get enough knowledge from books and the internet. If I want to be taught, I can find a teacher.
Yamada-kun, why didn't you complain about being made to do chores when you have such great skills? If you told the CEO...
Actually, it was the CEO that instructed me to do so.
What?
I'm sorry for telling you this now, but I'm actually in charge of HR. With the upcoming acquisition of another software company, the CEO wanted to clean up the company. I believe there are several people who will be laid off in the near future. Think of today as a farewell party for one of them, and let's have a drink. Why isn't everyone drinking?
I think everyone sobered up at once. In the end, the drinking party started to feel more like a funeral. Everyone had to leave, anxious that they themselves could get fired. A few days later, the acquisition of another company was officially announced within the company, and new employees arrived one after the other. For some reason, no one was fired. Yamada-kun? No, Director Yamada.
Yamada-kun is fine with me.
No, you're my boss now. So let me call you Director Yamada. With the company's new start, Yamada-kun went from doing chores to becoming head of the department. So, you didn't fire anyone after all?
No. Takeuchi-san, who had been so much trouble, has grown quiet, so there is no problem. He's a good technician after all, if he keeps his mouth shut.
I see.
I'm sorry for you, though, who had to put up with so much for so long.
Oh, no! I also think Takeuchi-san is skilled anyway.
So there you have it. I would like to apologize personally. Would you be willing to go on a date with me sometime?
What? At that moment, his face, which usually doesn't show emotions, seemed to be blushing. I couldn't help but have butterflies. Yes, please.
Good.
That surprise attack was too good. Maybe he also has a talent for capturing women's hearts.